Hey guys, I know originally I was going to review a bad cartoon, but to tell you the truth, guys, I don't want to talk about that for right now. Lately, I've been dealing with a lot of personal drama, stuff in my life, crap, and I need to talk about something more positive. I am going to be talking about that later on some other day, but right now I'm going to be talking about a good cartoon, what I really like. So, enjoy the show. Boopity boop 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 doop. Hello everybody, I'm the Cartoon Buff, here to make another video for you. Yay! You get to be stuck here watching one of my videos. Yay!
That's not a yay, that is a boo. That is the
Whatever.
largest boo I've ever seen.
Whatever. Now let's talk about world history for a second.
Do we have to?
Yes, Abraham Lincoln joined the reasons to the UFOs. Now I know what you may be thinking. Why is my monotone changed? Why am I wearing a jean jacket? Well, and you also may be thinking, why is my monotone changed to a 1990s typical teenage-year-old girl who don't like the mainstream? Well, I'm gonna tell you what's up. Today I'll be talking about everybody's favorite MTV show, Mrs. Muffet on a Muppet. No, I'm just kidding. I'm really going to be talking about Daria. So, Daria is a show on MTV. It was originally part of a... Now, she was originally part of a Beavis and Butthead cast created by Mike Judge. However, the executives at MTV wanted to use Daria, with Mark Judge not being involved at this one, saying it would be good and acceptable if he didn't have to work in it. So yeah, he hated the idea. So MTV decided, let's make a show. Now, of course, Beavis and Butthead is awesome, so they can't just outdo Beavis and Butthead. They had to do something different. For example, not unlike Beavis and Butthead when they were just making fun of the misfit youth, Daria didn't make fun of it, but talk about it in a serious adult manner. Wow, this show is even more adult in your history books. Yay. So let's talk about the greatest time ever, the 90s. Yo, yes, the 90s. People wore Ways on Sugar, McDonald's, and Burger King, and we had great crap-tastic bands like Puddle of Mud Nickelback. Oh yeah, we're going there, buddy. And all of it came Daria. But first, we need to talk about a little bit of that time, because history is everything, people, and time loops goes. Basically, the 90s was set up by Nirvana with their angry chord aggression in their youth of Smells Like Teen Spirit. What had a lot of people going, yay? And people like myself who were crazy about Nirvana going, yes, yes, yes. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm talking about. And out of it came a great show named Daria. Daria was pretty awesome. Basically, a show sends over this character named Daria, who has sort of this great humor. Sarcasm. Me personally, I love that humor. It's pretty interesting how they do it, and really, it's not really as overdone. So it was original for the time to use that type of humor, and it fits with that type of character very well. She has a friend named Jane, who is sort of like Dara, but she had her own tropes with her and her own character study. She was sort of like Daria, but not like Daria. She would interact a little bit more. That's what I liked about this show. Even though no, you could have characters what were somewhat similar, they still had different character types. Like normal people. Oh yes, us Aryans do get along. What? I don't believe in human beings. Or do they? I don't know. However, I heard in Area 21 they are keeping human beings in there, so let's talk about it later. Oh wait, no, I was talking about Daria. Now, unless if the characters would be fair or a little bit bland because they had to rely on teen stereotypes. But however, I don't really mind it much here. I think the teen stereotypes are at least assistant. But yeah, Daria is a really great show. I would for the first season, but all the other seasons are good too. But for me, it's more of a first and second seasons. So yay, Daria is one of the greatest show ever. What would only be a member in the 90s. But yes, probably one of the greatest show ever. So if you're dealing with teenage years, and trust me, not being sarcastic here, this show honestly did help me with my teenage years, and it still is, because I still go to high school, and it still helps me. Oh yes, it still helps me. So if you want to be even more weirdo retro and what you already are to your friends, watch Daria, and you can be like me. A weird retro man who's stuck in his own past. I miss you 90s, I miss you late 90s, early 2000s. Don't judge. However, Daria is a good show, and I really do accept it. Whoever wants more brain dead entertainment can just go over to the Jock line. I'm pretty sure they'll show you much of a Frozen cartoons for you over there. But this has been the Mad Hatter saying bye, see you later. And no, I'm just kidding. My name's a Mad Hatter. It's the cartoon Mad Hatter, Mr. Rogers, Roger Rabbit, Batman, Buff. Can a humanoid cartoon character dream? No? Well, good. I'm staring very... Okay, I'm just gonna end the video. See you next week. If I'm not abducted by Aryans. La 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 la, this is my life, gotta get off.